Welcome to the Guthrie America podcast. We sit down with amazing people who do life in our community because we believe every story should be told. I'm your host, Heady Coleman. Today I'm sitting down with the one, the only graduate of Guthrie High School as of May 2023, Jaylen Chelf. Before we jump in this conversation with Jaylen, will you please go ahead and subscribe to the podcast and leave a review? It would mean the world to me. Do it now. Go ahead. Thank you very much. Jaylen, what's up, man?
What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing good. You doing good today?
I am. My dad's shop anniversary was today, so I'm coming from that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 8 years. Yeah, 8 years.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. What do they do? Like, what do you do at a shop anniversary?
Well, like, my dad made wings, and then his wife made rotel, and then there was, like, pizza. Then he had one of his friends is a DJ, so they was just having the music.
They had music.
Yeah, and then, like, all the uncles was on the table playing dominoes, and the kids was outside shooting water guns and stuff, so, yeah. It was like a little family reunion just in the shop.
How long, like, is it still going?
It started at 12, but I had to leave early, and I think it's just whenever everybody's ready to go home.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's cool. So, your father's a barber. Did you ever think about being a barber?
I did not.
You didn't have any aspirations to be like, man, I want to be like my dad?
Not at all.
Not at all. Have you always gotten your hair cut by your dad?
Yes.
Never once have you gotten
there's been a few times where he's been busy at the shop, so he's told one of his barbers to just cut me up. But for the majority of the part, it's always been my dad.
Wow. Yeah. So do you look to one day having your hair cut by somebody different?
No, not at all.
You think he's the one?
Yes.
You ain't never looked at somebody else's haircut and be like, man.
No.
I mean, I don't even think he's going to listen to this. Go ahead and be honest.
He told me to send him the link.
That's cool. So tell me how it feels now that you graduated from high school.
It feels great because me and my friends talk about this all the time. Like, we've had such a fun high school experience that, like, we really had no regrets during it.
Okay.
So, like, looking back, like, sometimes it's like, oh, dang, we graduated. But for the most part, like Q said the other day, he was like, don't be sad about the good times. Be happy that the good times happen. And I was like, oh, that's kind of deep. So
that's cool.
Ever since high school's been finished, I just been working out, trying to get ready for the next level. So for the most part, it feels good. Life is good right now.
So when thinking about some of those moments that you and Q were talking about, like, what are a couple of them that stand out to you?
Definitely the talent show. The talent show will probably be my favorite high school. The
talent show was legit. Yeah.
That would be that. And then, like,
whose idea was that?
It was Q's idea. And then I think almost everybody had, like, a part to, like, make up a dance. But Q was just like, let's go do the talent show. I was like, yeah, I'm down. So
that was fresh. That was pretty fresh. Like, was everybody in school talking about it?
They were. I didn't even get to go to school the next day because I had a track meet the next day. But, like, everybody that was at school was like, yeah, they just kept talking about y'all, and it just made me feel good.
Which songs did y'all do?
What song did we do? Oh, we did Can You Stand the Rain, Mr. Telephone Man, and If It Isn't Love, all by New.
First off, these songs were out way before you were even alive.
Yeah. But
did you know them? Were you familiar with them, or did your mom or somebody tell you?
No, we sing them all the time. Like, my mom would be like, he may not have grew up in this era, but he stays singing them songs. So I always see them songs. Like, yeah.
Is that because that's what she was always jamming?
That's what she
out?
was always jamming.
New
out
Edition,
to.
man, was fire.
Yeah.
I don't even think y'all do R&B in these days and times.
I mean, like, we do, but it's not the same as old school, which is crazy because old school wasn't always old school. I was telling my mom that today, like. At one point,
say that again.
Old school music wasn't always old school music.
What was it? It was the
like at one point,
at that time.
It was the new music.
It was that time.
Yeah.
But old school, like R&B's been around a long time.
Yeah, it has.
It just started fading out.
Yeah,
but y'all don't know what y'all doing in this.
I don't know about all that.
No, I'm just being honest.
That's true.
Y'all just want to rap.
That's true.
Y'all just think.
Can't even lie
what do y'all
that.
do at the club? Like at the end of a party, like you go into this transition, like slow jams. You closing out the night. Did y'all?
We listen to the old school music. That's our slow jams.
So that's good. Yeah,
everything our parents played while we were in the little kids in the car. That's what we listen to.
Yeah, that's legit. So okay, you talked about the talent show. What else? What was another favorite moment?
Sports, football, Friday night football games. Love those. What else?
What is it about Friday night football games that are just so?
I think, to be honest, I think it's the night lights. Like, I think high school football would not be the same if it was played during the, because I've actually played
at noon.
Yeah, I've actually played a game at noon, and I did not like it. So being at night during the lights and just like the capacity of the rock, that just is a whole different experience.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite moment in football?
Yeah, I think it was when we beat Bishop McGuinness, and I caught a go route to get us in scoring position. So then we ended up getting the overtime win, and that was one of my favorite moments.
Yeah.
Either that or my first playoff game when I took the opening kickoff return for a touchdown. One of those two moments are my favorite moments.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Was there a time where you thought in football, right? You go out on the field. Did you think like this is my night?
Every night. Every night.
But was there just a particular night you was like, you know what? I just feel it tonight.
Let's see. Not that I can think of right now, but I know every time I really liked my drip every game. But every time I was like, oh, I really feel good in this swag that I had then I was like, this is my night. But
okay,
for the most part, I think it was every night.
Who was your favorite football player of all time?
All time, I'd probably say Patrick Mahomes or Odell.
Okay. Odell had drip, right?
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes, no.
No.
But Odell had drip. So, but like, who was the person that you aspired to be as far as drip-wise in football?
My brother.
Oh.
I ain't gonna lie, he's taught me a lot about football drip, and that's really where I got it from. I haven't got it from
nobody else?
Nobody in the NFL, like, because NFL, they have to stick to a dress code and all that, and my brother, he's always watched, like, college games, so then he's just, like, he's always helped me out, so honestly, him.
I didn't know if you had once saw Deion Sanders.
I mean, I've watched highlights and heard stories about him, but I've never really looked into it like that.
Yeah. Because he was always, whatever you would like consider football drip.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely think he would be somebody who had football drip
for sure.
Per se. Okay, let's go to basketball. You got a favorite basketball moment?
Favorite basketball moment? It's kind of crazy to say because we lost the game, but honestly, my last game was my favorite because that was when I scored the most amount of points. I had 26 that night, so that was honestly one of my. Even though we lost, it was a good way to end your career. So yeah.
Man, is it hard thinking no more basketball?
It was like, because when we lost football, I didn't cry, so I'm like, basketball, I'm not gonna cry.
Oh.
Then that final buzzer went off, and I had to hurry up and get off the court so no one see me. Yeah, I didn't even walk in the locker room. I walked away from everybody so no one see me. So yeah,
my goodness,
it was pretty hard.
Yeah. Man, so I remember my senior year of football, so I didn't care about sports really. Mm-hmm. But I didn't know that people cared that much about football, and it was our last game, and we lost by 2 points, and it was going to take us to state. Mm-hmm. And we lost 24-26 to Duncan. And we had beat them earlier that year. They had won state the year before, and so we were really excited. I think they may have went undefeated. So we came into that 1992, 91 actually. We beat them, and then we ended up having to play. So we was like, you beat them once, and at this time you're not thinking like it's hard to beat somebody twice.
Yeah.
And man, it was so close. But the thing was like all of my teammates were like on the ground, like crying. I'm like, what is wrong with y'all? Mm-hmm. Get up. But I just didn't have that love. But I know that you love sports.
Yeah.
So I knew you probably had a little moment.
Especially when you put all that hard work and dedication into it, and then you just come up.
Wait, you trying to say I didn't hard to do it?
No, I'm just saying you didn't care about it. They cared about it.
Yeah, no, they did. They put they were summers and all that stuff. And
then to come up 2 points short.
No. Now, I don't know if I cried in track.
I wasn't saying I'm ready for track to be over, but I did not cry in track.
You did not cry in track. No. So track was probably the sport that I enjoyed the most, and I was hoping to do the best my senior year, and I pulled a hamstring, and it was at the beginning of the season. Yeah. I had ended the end of my junior year really well, and so I thought going into my senior year, it was like, okay. And then I pulled my hamstring early, and it was the whole season for the most part. I kept trying to come back,
because that hamstring nothing to be played.
Man, that hamstring is nothing to be played with. So So you didn't cry for track. You was like, let's go.
Well, I didn't cry at track because I made it to state. So no, I didn't cry. At
Okay.
track. Yeah.
Okay. You wanted to make it to state though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I fulfilled my track goal.
Yeah. You what?
I fulfilled my track goal.
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
Got you. So one of the things that Zell says is that he admires your drip, just in general.
Yeah.
Right. And so he's telling me that he's telling you how to put pieces together. Then you gave him some website, so he goes to the website, orders the clothes or whatever, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you get your drip game, your fashion game from?
See, if you ask my dad, he says it's from him. But me personally, I think, like looking back at pictures, I'm like, I look at my mom and my dad like, y'all let me walk out the house in that. So I think most of my fashion sense came from like TikTok and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay. So I seen how they put it together. I see how they put it together, and then I made my own style. So
got you.
Yeah.
So do you like the shopping experience, or would you just rather buy online?
I'd rather just buy online.
Really?
Like I do not like shopping.
What?
Cause
you don't like to touch it and see it and try it on and
I don't.
Oh man, you just like buying online.
I do.
What's your favorite outfit?
My favorite outfit? Anything with a cardigan.
Oh, you just cardigan out like that? A lot of people don't rock cardigans though, right?
I know, that's what I'm saying. I got my own.
Got you.
Everybody was like, when I first came, they were like, "Oh, you're the first." I was like, I know, I got my own style. So, some people don't like it, some people like it, and I love it. So.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So, are you excited about now? See, asking you, I don't know. So, if you would have went to an HBCU, not saying anything that you did not.
Yeah.
But if you would have to HBCU, then you would have had to try to really
step it up. Even more.
You might be safe at SNU.
I think so, because I'm in a group chat with my roommates, and I asked them, I was like, "Are you going to dress up?" And they were like, "No, I'm just wear sweats and slides every day." I was like, "I can't do that. I cannot do that."
You might bring something fresh. Now, do they have like black fraternities and things like that?
They don't. Everybody's told me like I have to go to like UCO if I wanted to pledge. They don't have no fraternities or sororities there. So.
Do you have any desire to?
Some days I do, and some days I don't. Like, I don't know. It's something I just really have to sleep on.
Got you.
But
I just was talking to Justin Stevenson yesterday. Actually, I did a podcast with him. No, what was that? Saturday, yesterday. And he's a Kappa. And I was asking him what made you become a Kappa? And so he says, like, I didn't become a Kappa because most people think people join fraternities for the friendships.
Yeah.
He said, I joined it for the service. Like, to be able to go and give back to the schools and give back to the community and all that stuff. And then also for the networking. Like, if you ever thought about joining, why were you thinking about considering it?
Honestly, because everybody says the Kappas are the pretty boys, and I'm a pretty boy, so I was like, I joined the Kappa.
Who told you was a pretty boy? Like,
everybody says I'm a pretty boy.
But do you say yourself you're a pretty boy? I don't know if you can say that. Can pretty boys say I'm a pretty boy?
Yeah. That's the whole definition of a pretty boy. Someone that feels they
somebody call you a pretty boy.
But if you feel yourself entirely too much, like I stay in the mirror. So I was in the mirror before I walked in here.
Jackie, you raised his mama. Jacqueline is in the. Oh, you not? Yeah, I can see you though. I can see you. You raised him to be a pretty boy, huh?
No.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
She did?
She did.
That is so funny.
All the Easter church, "Oh, you so handsome." Just gassing my head up.
That's too funny. Too funny. Yeah, Kappas would be considered the pretty boys. Yeah. That's kind of the word of how that goes. So you're in. Let's just walk through. You've been together all your life.
Yes.
Right. So you first went to St. Mary's.
Yes.
Where you started out.
Yes.
What do you remember about St. Mary's?
Getting in trouble.
What? By who?
My mom. No, I do remember.
Why were you getting in trouble? Let's stay right here for a little bit.
Because I wasn't a bad kid.
I know you weren't.
I was just a curious kid.
Oh.
So the curiosity sometimes will lead me to getting yelled at.
Oh, got you.
Yeah. But it wasn't nothing like, don't put your kid around him. It was like.
Just doing curiosity things.
Yeah.
What else do you remember about St. Mary's? I'm going to tell you what I remember about St. Mary's. What do you remember?
I also remember the after school and I forgot what it was called, but like we had to walk and get charms and stuff like that. And
Oh,
Miss Mary. I remember Miss Mary. Yeah.
so my favorite moment, and it's cool.
Oh, in the Michael Jackson, the Michael Jackson talent show. I've been in a lot of talent shows. Now I think about it. The Michael Jackson talent show.
You was there. So I was thinking like he's ending his high school career with the talent show.
Yeah,
He
that's now
started
that I
with-
think about it. That's
yeah,
funny.
that was pretty funny. I think we got that on video.
Yeah.
Actually, what we need to do is get both videos and do a montage. Send it to Kidda. Do you still have it?
I think Bernie has it.
Okay, we're gonna have to find that. We're gonna do that. That is gonna be hilarious.
funny.
That's one thing. Okay, so the next school you went to was what? After St. Mary's.
Where did I went to Fogarty.
Fogarty.
Second grade.
What do you remember about second grade? What was your favorite thing about it? If there was
Ooh.
anything?
Everything. We were just talking about this. So like on Wednesdays we would combine. It would be the teachers would have a meeting on Wednesdays, so we would have like longer recess, or we'd combine gym and music class, and so you would see all the friends that you didn't get to see during first lunch or whatever. So that was a good time. So then that's where I learned how to roller skate, and I actually did get knocked out. Like I actually like was blacked out, knocked out, because someone had ran into me. I hit my head.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
What,
so-
skateboarding?
No, we were roller skating.
Roller skate. Okay, yeah. Oh, in the gym.
Yeah, and that
Okay,
was
Miss Novi?
yeah.
Yeah.
And that was my mom's first time roller skating with me too. So it might have been her fault.
So your mama pushed you down.
No, she didn't push me, but she was there. She was watching, so she obviously wasn't watching good enough.
So you blacked out when you woke up, or were you like hospital, or were you still at the...
I was still at the school.
Okay.
All I remember was like, you ever like been watching a TV show and it just like comes back from commercial?
Yeah.
That's what it felt
kinda-
like. It just felt like I came back from commercial.
And what grade was this? Fourth?
No, it was either second or third grade.
Oh, second and third grade was at Fogarty?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, when I was there, it was.
Okay, yeah. They changed it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so Fogarty. Okay, what was the next school?
Then it was Guess.
Do you remember your teachers at Fogarty?
At Fogarty, I had Miss Smith and Miss Ketch. Miss Ketch was my second grade teacher, and Miss Smith was my third grade
Miss
teacher.
Catch, I don't remember her.
She moved away. I don't know where she moved to, but she doesn't.
Got you.
Yeah.
So then Guess.
And then
So
Guess.
Guess was fourth, fifth, and sixth.
Yes.
Okay.
I had Miss Brown. Her name was Charlie Brown. Miss Brown, Miss McCoy, and Miss Mitchell.
Was her first name Charlie?
Yes.
Get out of here.
I'm so for real.
That's crazy. I wonder if her parents named her that just because.
I wonder. That's what we always wondered too.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so what's some of your favorite things about Guess?
So Miss McCoy's class, I had a lot of. It was me, Tate, Ezekiel, Hardy, Nevaeh, a girl named Hannah, and we would just. Miss McCoy would get tired of us because we would just be in class having the time. Like we'd be in the middle of lecture, get up and just start dancing in the corner, and all that. And we was just rowdy, living the time of our lives. And then during lunch, Mr. Hedge would let us in. Like everybody would go outside to play basketball or recess, but he would let us into the gym. So it would just be like a select few kids, and we'd just be in there playing basketball. And then he left to go to high school, and Mr. Crockett came, and he still let us do it. And Mr. Crockett was young, so he would let us play. He would play with us.
Yeah.
And me and him would just be going at it, just pulling up from, because, Fogarty's court is small.
Yeah.
So we'd be pulling up from half court, just thinking we're,
Guess.
or guest,
Yeah.
guest court is small. So we just, yeah. And
Yeah,
then
he was decently athletic.
He
too.
was.
Yeah, he
He
could do
was.
some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Guess, and then you go to junior high.
The junior high.
What was it like? Like, did you feel a sense of like, I'm going to the junior high when you were in sixth grade? Were you nervous about that?
I don't think I was nervous, but it was like, oh wow, I'm going to junior high. Like I'm going to big boy school now.
Yeah,
Like I got to
yeah.
change classes and yeah.
Yeah, no,
I get a
change
locker.
the class. You get a
Yeah.
locker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool. Whenever I was in sixth grade, we were at Favor back in the day. And man, like getting ready to go to the junior high was such a big
Yeah.
deal. Like seventh and eighth grade there. And so seventh grade was a little scary. Was it scary for you, seventh grade? And then
I don't think it was scary for me because I was well known. I was big dog on campus already.
my goodness, great. What in the world? Like, okay, so well, when you in seventh grade, but eighth graders, you was like, there was no type of. See, why do I have to deal with this today, ladies and gentlemen? You didn't nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, so
But I also had a big brother still too, so
Does it? I mean, he wasn't there.
but like people knew.
So you in junior high, 7th grade. You got a favorite moment in 7th grade?
Basketball during lunch.
I was about to say too. Now you've now going into school ball,
Yeah.
right? Because you didn't have school ball up until
didn't.
now. So 7th grade, first year of school ball.
First year of school ball.
What was that like?
I was ready. It was my first year. I was always running back in Little League. And then Coach Bennett took over the offense, and he was like, the way I run offense, I want you to play quarterback. So that part was scary because I ain't never played quarterback before.
Okay.
But I think I only ended up losing 4 games, 2 each year of my junior high.
Oh, so you lost 2 in 7th and 2 in 8th?
Yeah, to the same teams too.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, Carl Albert?
No, it was Noble and Enid.
Really? You lost to Noble?
I know that's crazy.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But Noble, I don't know. They were like a powerhouse back in. They had
in middle school they were power.
Yeah, they were a powerhouse.
High school they weren't.
Nah, because
Okay,
in high school we beat them like by 40.
What did those kids go somewhere else? Or
No,
was it the
they're all the same kids. It's just the quarterback. He was a left-handed quarterback, and he could actually throw the ball 50 yards in junior high.
Oh
and
my
then they
goodness.
just had two fast
Just
people.
chunking it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still talk to them too. That's the
So you go to 8th grade. What was that like?
8th grade was fun. We had Miss Young as our assistant principal. Yeah, so her always like we would always mess around with her during lunch and be like, Miss Young, watch this, and we try to dunk on the little goal and all
Oh,
that.
yeah.
So yeah, that was good times.
Now I think I remember. Did y'all used to walk downtown like after school?
We
Was that
did.
a thing?
We did.
Like what were y'all doing?
We just go to Boomerang, get yelled at because we didn't order nothing, so we ended up everybody ordered water and put into a small thing of cheese fries, or we'd go to Rick's. But then it got to a point where I was like, okay, I'm trying to take sports serious, so everybody would go downtown. I'd go to the YMCA and work out.
Oh, got you.
So yeah.
Gotcha. So was it 7th, like middle school, junior high when you started like,
Yeah.
all right, let me go ahead and take my game to the next level? Like, was there somebody directing you in that or giving you?
So I went to Reggie's for a little bit, and then Dron had all these workouts. So and then I had social media, so I'd always just like look at YouTube videos or whatever Dron was teaching me or whatever. I just take that and just throw it into a workout and I just do it myself.
What made you, what do you think gave you this thing of like, hey, I need to go and put in this extra work, even though y'all are going to have fun, I'm going to go put in this extra work. Like, was that encouraged by your mom, your dad,
I would say
your
it was
brother?
encouraged by my brother because
Okay.
I would always see him work out with his friends. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. So
Yeah. Do you think that it paid, like looking back on it, are you like, man, I should have just went and hung out with my friends, or were you happy that you
looking
created
back
that
on it,
discipline?
sometimes I think I should have went harder.
Okay.
So yeah, like sometimes I feel like I could have done more weight or I could have tried harder on that rep or something. But it's never like, cause I always was able to hang out with my friends, so
Yeah.
it was never like, oh.
You didn't feel like you were
regret.
missing that much
Nah.
time by doing something like that, so you just wish you would have devoted more time to
Yeah.
doing that. Well, not more time, but just going harder and doing
yeah.
that. That's cool. What else in junior high? Was there anything else that you started seeing changing in your life as far as since you were getting older?
No, not really. To be honest, it really stayed the same.
Got you.
Yeah.
So now you get in the 8th grade. You lost 2 games. Now you're playing basketball too.
Yeah,
What's your junior high basketball career?
Give me the ball. No, I would try to. No, listen, I would try to share the ball, but then they were like everybody would be so nervous because I was the only one on the team that played AAU, so I was used to competition and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So
So did you play AAU all of your, like, when did you start playing AAU, and what was the benefit of it?
I don't remember what grade I started playing AAU, but the benefit of it, I honestly got to travel a lot and meet a lot of people. That was because I didn't end up playing basketball, so I can't really say it helped me get to the next level, but it helped me. I was able to travel. Like my last year at AAU, I was able to go to Vegas, and so we went to Memphis before, and just like I still talked to a lot of my AAU teammates. So I had people at other schools that I know and able to travel and connections and stuff like that.
So some of it was just the experience of traveling, what you learned from that,
Yeah.
networking, getting to meet some folks that
Yeah.
maybe lifelong friends, and one day may be able to benefit from that. That's really cool. Getting ready to go into your freshman year, got through high school. How are you feeling?
Freshman year, I was a little nervous, but I still talked a lot of mess because I still felt like I was big dog on campus. But freshman year was fun because we went undefeated in football that year.
Uh-huh.
So I wasn't the only one. Really, it was everybody else on the freshman team, but they would always be talking mess to the varsity players. So I remember one time they were like, freshman defense go out there, and we had to play against the varsity. We stopped them the first time, and then they gave Ken the ball, and he scored on us, and then we was like, all right, we're done. So we didn't talk mess the rest of the year, but it was still a fun time.
Yeah, for sure. What else? Like your freshman year, schoolwork, teachers?
I didn't really get to have a freshman year because that's when COVID happened.
Got you.
So I just remember I was at my dad's for spring break, and then on the news, no one's going back to school. Like, oh, okay. So finished with straight A's. And
what was it like? Did y'all have to do virtual at that time? No.
I didn't have. If you had a C or a lower, then you had to do virtual. But I kept straight A's. So
got you.
It was really a motive behind it, though. It was so I could get my ears pierced. Because me and my mom made a deal. If I kept straight A's, I could get my ears pierced.
Your freshman year?
Yeah.
Wow. And so she in the room, ladies and gentlemen. She is in the room shaking her head, laughing. Now she's holding her head. Lord help us. So your freshman year, you got straight A's and you got the diamonds.
I did.
You couldn't wait.
I couldn't wait.
Have you taken them out since?
I have, but everywhere I go, you're going to see me with earrings in.
Is it just why not one? Why two?
Because I just feel like one makes you look unbalanced.
I can't wait to see how Kenneth cuts up this podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, so is it always diamonds, or do you think about loops sometimes?
I had hoops, like mini hoops like Michael Jordan, then I had the dangling crosses.
Please thank God that you no longer have the dangling crosses.
When
did you have the dangling crosses?
They didn't dangle that much. They dangled to like...
That's too much dangling. That's way too much dangling, bro. I don't remember seeing these. You know what? I may have seen the dangling. I don't think I remember the dangling, huh?
Breaking.
I'm talking about on him. Are you talking about Breaking the movie? Oh my God. Okay, so sophomore year, you still rocking the earrings. You good?
Yeah. I think sophomore year is really when I stepped up my drip even more, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Like when did you what made it like go to the next level, your drip game? And who are some people that you feel like try to bite you?
Like hate on me?
Yeah.
People that knew they couldn't step with me.
They just couldn't see you?
They just never seen the vision, so they be like, I don't like that. But like, if you knew what I knew.
Yeah.
Because I had a friend, Tate, and he's a fashionista too. So me and him would always be like trying out new things and new styles. And so me and him would always get it, but other people would be like, I don't like that. Like one time I had on dress shoes with shorts. Not dress shoes, but.
Like what, some loafers?
I guess you would call them loafers. But I had like.
Did they have the tassels or no tassels?
No tassels.
Penny loafers. No
they
pennies?
were they were called Giuseppe's. If y'all know what y'all probably don't know what Giuseppe's are. Yeah. But
Pull them up on the phone. Let me see them. While you're doing that, but have you ever rocked penny loafers?
I have not.
Are you serious?
I have not.
A guy rocking the Carnegie and never rocked penny loafers?
I know. It's
Are
crazy.
you serious?
I'm so for real.
I'm gonna get you a pair of penny loafers. If I can find some at Goodwill, I'm gonna get them for you. What size shoe you wear?
9.5, 10.
If you rock, okay, so with that outfit right there, if you had on the penny loafers, no socks.
Nah, so I definitely couldn't do that.
Why not?
I have to wear socks.
I mean, you could do socks, but they have to be colored and they have to be pulled up.
No.
You can't be having them scrunched down, bro.
No, I have to have them scrunched down too.
No.
Yes.
Are you serious?
I'm so for
You
real.
would pull them up, like if you got that blue, even red and some nice. Let me see. What you got on. See, yeah, you got to get out the sneaker game too, bro. If you're gonna be a real fashionista, get away from the sneakers.
They were. I can't find the picture. I have to.
Let me see.
They were kind of like the one in the Steve Maddens. Right
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The ones on the far left.
The ones in the middle.
Oh, the ones in the middle. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I can feel that.
Yeah.
See, you needed that on right now. You got to get away from the sneaker game though if you're gonna really go to the next level.
I know. I always talk about like. I see, like, I don't know if I really want to commit, but I kind of want to get a pair of cowboy boots, but I don't know for sure.
Now, where did we just go?
Yeah, the sneak, like you said, get out of the sneaker game.
Yeah, not to go to Boots. Not
Why was
cowboy
wrong
boots.
with boots?
To be what? Tell me what fashionista has on cowboy
Everybody
boots.
asking the people I follow on TikTok.
Who?
The people I follow on TikTok.
Let me see them. Let me see who these people are, bro. Cowboy boots?
Cowboy boots.
I mean, maybe there's the right moment for that.
yeah, I mean there definitely is.
But I'm just saying, you just got to, you need to get you a pair of some all whites. You got some all whites?
Forces?
No. You need some like common projects. You know what common projects are?
No.
See? Come hang out with me, man. Let me get you right. Hey, have you ever heard of the magazine GQ?
Yes.
So back in the day, you know how you look in the Instagram?
Yeah, that's what people.
So my uncles and I, that's
my
what
phone's about to die, so it won't load.
we would go to GQ and we'd have the GQ magazine. Another one was J. Crew. J. Crew got some of your swag.
Yeah.
What I'm hearing, there's a little J. Crew to that.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta get rid of them sneakers though.
No, I can't. My dog and sneakers are mine in sports.
Your dog sneakers in sports. Tell me about the dog. What year did you get the dog?
During COVID.
So your freshman year?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
What has it been like having a dog?
It's been great.
Was that your first dog? That's not your first dog, right?
It's my first. It's not my mom's first dog. It's my first dog.
Oh, it's your first dog.
Yes.
And what have you learned from having a dog?
I don't want kids right now.
Let me get all my kids' dogs in. Oh my goodness! If that's what parents, did you hear that? Let's get our dog game up. You know what I'm saying? You said that's what it taught you because it takes a lot of responsibility.
Like,
yeah.
When we first got him, we only kept him in the den until we potty trained him, and I had to wake up. He's crying at 5 o'clock in the morning, trying to go outside. Like even to this day, I'll be asleep, and all at 4 o'clock in the morning, I hear the scratches at the door trying to go outside. I'm like, what are you trying to go outside for? It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
And you have to get up.
I have to get up
and let him out.
And
then you just like sitting there waiting. Talking
and
to it like it's a human. Hurry up. Get back here. I want to go to bed.
And then with him, if you stand at the door, he's going to take 45 minutes. If you walk back to your room, then he want to come right back inside.
Oh, got you.
So, yeah.
So what, you act like you going back to your room and you be standing
Sometimes.
there?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the dog has helped you say, I don't want any children right now.
Right, yeah.
That's the responsibility of it. Yeah. Yeah, some people are like, they got to get dog sitters.
Mm-hmm.
I had these friends, they didn't take any vacations because they had dogs.
Oh, no, we take our dog on vacation.
Yeah, no.
Like,
Not
we
too
just
soon.
went to Houston,
Y'all
Galveston.
took the dog with y'all?
Yeah, we took him to the beach. He enjoyed himself.
So the dog was in the hotel with y'all?
We stayed in an Airbnb.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Did y'all leave the dog outside, or did y'all does the Airbnb let dogs?
Yeah, we
pet-friendly?
stayed in a pet-friendly one, and then we bought his crate, too, so if we ever went out, we...
Oh, my God. Y'all making me tired. Yeah, that's like having a kid. You carrying the crate with you. You brought dog food with you.
We did.
You pulled over every once in a while to stop to use the restroom.
No, he didn't really have to use the restroom like that, but...
So y'all
But
just
whenever
used the
we had to stop
so
to
the
get
dog was
gas.
just using the restroom in the car?
No, whenever we stopped to get gas is when... He knows not to use the bathroom. And then
Okay.
Dron was there, though, so Dron is like his alpha. Like, I'm his alpha, but Dron is the one who, like, really trained him.
Oh.
So he respects Dron just... Not a lot more. I think I gained more respect over the years because Dron's been gone. But
Dron just walked back in his life and is like,
Yeah.
I'm here.
yeah,
Yeah, he got you then.
just a little bit. Not all the time. Like recently, it's been me.
Okay. So Red is getting old though.
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
Are you taking him with you to school? Like, how's that gonna work?
If I could, I would, but I can't.
She just said
She
you
said
were.
yes, but she loves him. She just took him on a walk.
Oh, did she really?
Yes. She was just with him in the
What-
city, took him to the lake, and he got in the water.
And then he got back in the car?
He was dry. He
Oh,
dry
my
before.
Lord.
He didn't get
Y'all
all the way in
real
the
dog
water.
people. Woo. No. Blankets, no. So, all right. So, sophomore year, junior year.
Junior year, so I had broke my metacarpals 3 days before my first football game. In junior year, like I was supposed to play receiver and DB. Like I had got this article written about me about how I was supposed to be
Two-way.
two-way, one of the DBs to watch, and then I broke my finger, so I got taken off defense. And then I came back and I was only playing receiver, and then it was our second round playoff game, and it was 4th down, and they threw me the ball, and I dropped it. And that I cried more that time than I did my senior year.
Oh,
like
wow.
I didn't talk to nobody. The picture of my lock screen is me and my mom in the middle of the field just crying. So
Right now?
yeah.
Oh,
right now.
wow.
Because my brother
me
told me
see.
to use it as inspiration.
Oh, wow. Put it up there. Let me see if we can get it. Will it go over a little bit? Will it not get it? I don't think it. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Your brother said use that as your
Inspiration. So yeah, ever since then I use it as my inspiration.
I feel like I was at that game.
It was all the way in McAllister.
Oh. It was a different game. You dropped the ball. So you're not okay. You move forward out of.
But then basketball, I had a good basketball year. So I won defensive, all team defense, and for the 2nd year in a row. So basketball, and then track was my first. No, it was my 2nd year going to state, but it was my first year going to state in the 100. So then,
Oh, in the 100.
yeah,
Oh,
I didn't
wow.
make it to the next day though, but it was a great experience. So junior year was fun. I think, senior year was definitely the best year though.
Your senior year is your best year
Yeah,
in which sport? All of them.
all of them. Well, not even sports, just school wise.
What was it about it that made it great?
I think senior year we were just like, it's our senior year. Let's do everything we can. I wasn't able to play in like the Rockaway games though because sports they were like we don't want y'all playing and get hurt.
Oh,
but
got you.
for most part, like the talent show and everything else, like went to the paint. I brought my dog to the paint rave.
Oh,
So,
nice.
Yeah.
Did your senior year did it feel? I know you said it's the best year, but did it just feel different than any other year? Like, did you feel like the real big dog on campus?
I did.
Yeah. Do you think playing sports helps with that? Like, do you know anybody that didn't play sports but you was like they was big dog?
Low key, I guess you could say Q and Tayton, but
Okay.
I think sports definitely helps a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I would say Q because people found Q funny.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Q came to church today.
Yeah, he told me.
Yeah.
He told me.
Yeah,
He was like,
that
Zell
was
text
cool.
him. Yeah.
You Zell text me to come to church?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's good. Now, let's talk about Zell. Zell never even came back to the high school.
I know.
Like,
Is he going back this year or no?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I forgot he does that one more. Y'all started out, I'm thinking like right now, I'm like, Zell's done. No, Zell has another year. Oh, my goodness. No, I don't think he's going to go back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which is kind of crazy. Like,
Yeah.
that, I mean, I don't feel like he's missed out.
Yeah, because I always see him at the events. So,
yeah.
and he's just missing out.
He's played pretty plugged in, but
Yeah.
it's still kind of wild that he's not, that he hadn't been up there full time. But I love that. I've loved Blue Jay Academy for him and but okay, so let's talk about your transition out of high school. You've been in Guthrie this whole time. Now you're getting ready to transition out. Talk about like some of the goals that you've established for yourself moving forward, and what are some things? Because I want to get into the cooking. So you started this. You've always had a love for cooking. When did that happen?
So I've always been in the kitchen, like with my mom, because she can cook. My grandma can cook. So my whole grandma side of the family can cook. So we've always been in the kitchen. My brother can cook. But I don't think my love for cooking really started until COVID when Jerron was staying with us. And he'd be like, cook this. And then I'd cook it, and he'd have 3 plates. And I'm like, oh, so my food's really good. And then mom would be tearing it up. And she don't eat a lot. So then when she started eating a plate and a half, it's like, oh, I could really do something with this. And then I would post like a picture on Snapchat, and everybody be like, that looks good.
No, what grade is this? This your freshman year?
This freshman year.
Okay.
Yeah, so this freshman year.
And what were some of your favorite meals at that time that you were cooking?
Definitely chicken Alfredo.
Okay.
Yeah, and pork chops.
Okay. You were frying them?
I was pan-searing them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay, so and you started cooking then, and then you just didn't stop?
I didn't stop.
You just kept going trying new things?
Trying new foods, trying new drinks.
So
Actually, my taste buds changed a
but
lot.
also drinks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because my taste buds changed. Like, I used to not like vegetables, but I can eat okra now. I still don't like tomatoes, but I eat onions now.
But do you cook with those things?
Yeah.
Okay. Even though you don't like tomatoes, you use tomatoes for a meal or what?
Well, let's see. I use it as like a topping if I'm giving my mom a plate.
Okay.
I won't put it on my plate.
Okay, so this is interesting. What's been the hardest meal that you've cooked?
What has been the gumbo wasn't hard to me, but I think the ham.
Now, did she say the gumbo? His mama's chiming in, y'all. You just can't hear. You want a mic? Because I offered you a mic earlier. You sure? So is she saying the gumbo was hard because your gumbo was nasty? What?
The gumbo was great. She ate it for like 4 days straight. I don't like leftovers, but she ate it for 4 days straight. So
It was straight,
yeah,
but it wasn't hard to you.
it was.
Why did you think it was hard for him?
Because he didn't want to listen.
It still came out good.
Why didn't you want to listen?
It's not that I
Tell
didn't.
me, what does that mean? You didn't want to listen?
No, because I listened. She told me everything to put in it. She was just saying it was going to take too long to make. And I was like, well, the longer you talk about how long it's going to take to make, we could be making it. So that's the only reason why she's saying, all right, because gumbo takes a long time because you got to like let it all simmer together. But for the most part, gumbo was
Now, what's a
pretty
long time?
easy. I don't think we ate till like 11 o'clock.
Whoa, when you start cooking it?
I want to say like 8:39 maybe.
And you enjoyed the process?
I did. I honestly, every night I don't eat till like 10, 11.
Because you're cooking the whole time?
Nah, it's just like, so I just like, I'll procrastinate it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
Got you. Do you enjoy the process or the end result more?
the process.
Okay. What is it about the process? Is the process of cooking the meal similar to you like in sports? Is there any correlation there?
Because you're seeing all you're seeing everything you're putting into it. So it's like, you feel like you're cooking with love, and like how with sports, you feel like you're working with love. So when you cooking and you're using all this love to just see how everything goes from this to this, and
Yeah.
I don't like the dishes though. I hate doing dishes.
You don't like dishes?
I don't.
So you do all that work and then you like,
Yeah, no, I make her do it.
oh, this.
Make her.
Yes,
That's what he said. Ooh, y'all, get the camera. Turn the camera on her.
It's your life.
Ooh, you better give her a mic, y'all. She trying to chime in, ladies and gentlemen. Jaylen Chelf on the next Guthrie America podcast episode. Huh? Wow. So start freshman year, gumbo. Are you saying what's your hardest meal? She said gumbo. What do you think your hardest meal?
my hardest meal I think was the meal I cooked on Easter, because it was ham, and that was my first time making a ham. And then the mac and cheese, I was still playing around with the mac and cheese recipe, and then I was cooking for people. And then I had green bean casserole, so everything that day was like new to me. So,
green
bean casserole.
bean casserole.
Yeah,
18 years old.
yeah.
Cooking green bean.
And I cooked greens.
You cooking green bean casserole and greens at 18?
Yes,
No.
yes.
That ain't even legal. That don't even feel right. Did people like it?
Yeah, like so my brother's girlfriend, her mom came, and I had yams too, and she didn't even like.
Come on, bro. You too young to be cooking yams, man.
She said she didn't even like yams, and she tore them up. She's like, besides the ham, the yams.
What are you doing to your yams?
I don't even. It's just love goes into it. You got to cook with love. If you're not cooking with love, your food.
Can I see love? I need to see some seasoning. What are you putting into these?
It's just brown sugar. It's everybody knows how to make yams if you're cooking with love.
Why you sound like P. Diddy right there? P. Diddy, what? Just do it with love. Love. My name's Love. I'm no longer Diddy. I'm Love. You no longer. I'm no longer Jaylen. I'm Love, and I'm cooking with love.
Yeah.
And it turns out right.
Yeah.
Is that what?
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about this green bean casserole because I don't believe that you cook green bean casserole.
I did.
Do you eat green bean casserole yourself?
I do.
Really? When'd you start eating that? Because you way too young to be eating green bean.
Since I was a kid.
Oh my god! Oh really? You always liked it?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you put in your green bean casserole? You can't tell that.
I can't tell that. Love.
I just put love in that.
Love. Yeah. Take my heart out and shake it. That's the seasoning.
Okay, so green bean casserole, your hardest meal you did over Easter,
Yes.
feeding people all the deliciousness. Okay, and that was this year.
Yes, it was.
Okay. What have you helped somebody learn how to cook? No. Do you think you could be a good instructor on helping me? Like, could you teach me how to cook green bean casserole?
No.
We should do a YouTube show of you teaching me. Let's record a video. You come to my house.
Okay.
We're gonna set up a camera. You teach me We probably can do it here. We're gonna bring all the goods. Do we need a stove and oven?
Yes.
Okay. And you're gonna show me how to cook.
Okay.
Green. Is there a lot of ingredients? Is this gonna cost a lot of money?
No.
Okay, good, because I don't got no money.
Yeah, same.
Okay, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna see if Meridian Tech will let us use their kitchen.
Okay.
And we're gonna do that. When do you leave for school?
August 5th.
Okay, for August 5th. Okay, I'm gonna see if we can make that happen.
Okay.
And you show me how to cook green bean casserole. You don't think you can show me?
I think I could.
Okay, so if you do, you're gonna teach me. You're gonna have yours. I'm gonna have mine.
Okay.
And then we're gonna let people taste test and see who's the best. Are you gonna be mad if mine's better? Cause my heart's bigger, bro.
No.
No. Okay. All right, we're gonna see. I can't wait for this. All right. So you decided. Okay, you've been cooking all this time. You learned how to cook. Then all of a sudden, Hen of Love.
Hen of Love.
Talk to me about Hen of Love.
So basically, like, starting at the beginning of the senior year, I'd always ask my friend, like, if I made plates, because I would always be posting the food, they always light up saying it'd be good. Or it looks good. So I'd be like, if I made plates to sell during the school year, would y'all buy them? And they're always saying, yeah. But I was always in sports, so I never really got into it. And then it was summer, and I was like, you know, I'm about to start my journey of cooking for people. So that's how Hen of Love. So I wanted to learn how to cook in bulk, because I was always just cooking for me and my mom in Jerron. So it's just, cooking for 3 people is easier. So Hen of Love was really like giving me practice for cooking in bulk and time management and seeing how things will come together all at the same time and stuff like that. So it was just me trying to get practice for when I eventually do open up Hen of Love.
So is Hen of Love gonna be a restaurant? Or?
Yes.
Okay. Got you. So what has it been like cooking in bulk? Like
It's been the first week, I can't lie, I think I overdid myself because I did 2 meals. But ever since I cut it down to 1, it's been and then I've had help from my mom, so it's really been easy. The first week was stressful, but ever since then, it's like I've gotten to flow with things. So I think it's still harder than cooking for 2 to 3 people, but it's not as difficult as you would think.
Now, when you say one, when you decided to cook just one meal, does that mean like this Friday is gonna only be?
Yes.
Okay, got you.
Because like the first week, I had chicken wings, and
You had a whole menu.
yeah, I had chicken wings and pork chops and green beans and French fries and mashed potatoes. Then we had our house-made drink, but I can't give you all that. So
Wow.
yeah.
Like, tell me about these drinks. Like, are you just creating different flavors and putting them together?
The first drink is a Holly Harrison, which Holly Harrison is my grandma's side of the family.
Okay.
It's a Holly Harrison secret recipe.
Okay.
But my mom has it like it was at my graduation party. They have it at all the family reunions. It was all that. And then the like, I guess it would be yesterday, we made a Brazilian lemonade, and that was just like our first time making it. So it was just like made with limes instead of lemons, and it turned out pretty good. So just experimenting with different flavors.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What's been your favorite,
The
personally?
the house-made drink, the Holly Harrison drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in doing this, I would imagine you're learning some business
I am.
side of it on the back end, because food is great, cooking it, but you got to learn expenses.
That's really what we're learning on, trying to not spend as much on groceries so I can make more of a profit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Got you.
And that's also why I'm going to school for business management, so hopefully I learn some more of that at school.
Got you. So you're going to school for business?
Yes.
Okay. So you can learn how to run the back end.
Yeah.
Now, why didn't you do something like restaurant, hotel, motel, hospitality? What do they call it?
Yeah. I was originally going to go to OSU to do that.
Got you.
But then I was like, I got this offer to SNU to play football, and I was like, SNU is a good school, so I just decided to go play football because I still have passion for football.
Got you. So how long will you do Hen of Love? Up until August 5th, I guess?
No, so this week is the last week I'm going to do it.
Oh, this week is the last week?
Yeah.
Okay. Got you. Because Bernadette and I have been like, we need to order some meals for people.
Yeah.
So we're going to do, what are you going to have this Friday?
Barbecue chicken wings, scalloped potatoes, scalloped cheesy potatoes, and baked beans.
Wow. How much is a plate?
I don't know yet. I don't know. I had to talk to my mom about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you base that on the how much the product is?
Yeah.
Okay. Got you. And then you put on the profit on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you consider the profit, do you think about time? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you say, okay, I want to make this much?
I don't really think about time. I just think like I want to make this much or be able to have this much. Like, yeah,
Yeah, at the end.
yeah.
Okay, so you don't think like
Because I make people prepay so that then they're pretty much paying for the groceries and stuff in this.
got you.
And then
How soon do they gotta pay?
like if you're paying Cash App, then I normally make you pay as soon as you put in the order. But if you're paying cash, then I'll just pick it up when I give you the order.
Gotcha. So, and we can order up until when? So if I this podcast, let's say we get it out tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
and people say, "Hey, we want to eat," so we cut up a clip or something like that.
You can order. You can order all the way until Friday at 12.
Okay,
Is the
till
cutoff.
Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you listen, I don't know when you're listening to this. If you listen to this in January 2024, just know that we're talking about July 2023 at the end of July 2023 when this happens. But thank you for listening, though. But yeah, that just want you to know that. So don't be ordering no food. Yeah. So how do they order?
You can either text the Instagram. It's hintoflove_04, or you can text my mom's Facebook.
You mean message your mom's Facebook?
Or yeah, message my. I don't know how Facebook works.
Message. Are you? What are
Messenger.
you? A Snapchat? What are you?
I'm Snapchat, Instagram.
Instagram, Snapchat. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I guess I need to get Facebook for the older crowd, but
Yeah, I mean those are probably the ones ordering from you. Isn't
they
it?
are. But a lot of them have my number too.
Hey, you a
so-
businessman now. You
Yeah.
go where your customers are at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You better jump on Facebook.
I need to.
Keep them old people happy. Yeah, but get a Facebook page. Make sure you get a business page and
Okay.
not a personal. So
Yeah, that's how. The Instagram page is a business page.
Yeah,
so.
that way business pages can grow bigger than your personal. So, well, that's cool, man.
Yes.
Last question. One of the things that I've always admired is how your mom is faithful to you and your brother.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what your mom means to you.
She means the world to me. Like sometimes we bump heads, but that's just us growing together. So, like I feel like I've grown her fashion sense, and she's grown me in the walk of Christ. So I just feel like our bond is one that you can't be broken. And yeah, so I know she's gonna be sad when I go off to college.
Yeah. Cool beans. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on a mission to have every story told of those doing life in Guthrie, America, and who are from here. Will yours be next? See ya.